the 6th chapter, and we'll do the 6th and the 7th verse of that 6th chapter of St. Luke. You have found it, you may say amen. Amen. And it reads, "And it came to pass also on another Sabbath that he entered into the synagogue and taught. And there was a man whose right hand was withered. And the scribes and the Pharisees watched him whether he would heal on the Sabbath day, that they might find an accusation against him." You may be seated in the prayer. Amen. Amen. And they watched him whether he would heal on the Sabbath day. We would like to use as a headline, "A good day for a healing." A good day for a healing. Living in these fleshly, ever-decaying bodies keeps people all around the world searching for a healing. Yes, sir. And since we have become a commercialized world, it seems that everybody have a cure for your illnesses. Oh, have mercy. Come on now. We watch our TVs and we see billboards where people are saying that if you are suffering from hunger pains, come to our place and we will heal you of your hunger at a price. And if you happen to eat too much and develop indigestions, over here we have some little pills that will cure you of your indigestion. And if you happen to pick up a couple of unwanted pounds, buy this CD, come to this gym, do this exercise, take this medicine, and you will be healed. Seems to me if one wants to be profitable in this world, all you have to do is get into the healing business. We watch our TVs and we see this big old arena where there is thousands on thousands of people gathered, and all of these people are searching to be healed. But we find that there is one that comes down in a wheelchair, hadn't walked in years, one who blinded eyes had not seen the goodness of God in years, and one who have a deaf ear had not heard the sounds of the birds in years. But with one touch of the one holding the session, and the man gets up out of the wheelchair, and now not only is he walking, but he starts to run. And this man that had the blinded eyes, now he can see all the people surrounding him. The one that had the deaf ear can hear all the chants. But after everything is over, there is only 3 that was healed, and there is thousands on top of thousands that has to wait until the next session. But I just want to tell you today, I want to say to the world that you do not have to wait until the next session, because today is a good day for a healing. I believe that there's a problem. I know that there's a problem that lies deeper than the skin surface. We find a lady goes to the delivery room to deliver her baby, and once the baby is delivered, we find that the doctors and the nurses, they count all of the fingers, count all of the toes, check the vital signs and organs, and on many occasions, they'll hand the baby to the parents and tell them, you have a healthy baby boy or girl. But there is a sickness there that the doctor either he cannot see with all of his instruments and all of his education. There is something there that he cannot see, or either he fails to tell the parents that it's there. And that is that your child, your baby, is a sinner by nature. Didn't say that a baby is held accountable of his sin. is accountability starts when one is knowing fully right from wrong. But everyone who is born of a man and a woman physically has a sin nature at birth. And we find that God has chosen a people to call his own. He named them Israel, a nation of people. In Deuteronomy chapter 7, God says that I didn't choose you because you were many, but I chose you and loved you because you was few. And Israel was to be a nation that would go out and represent God, showing his characteristics. But Israel began to mingle and mangle with the world, and they got tainted. And no one can serve God, no one can represent God, have fellowship with God with the label sinner. It won't happen. Which take my mind back to why one, after being born again or claim being born again, would still label himself as being a sinner. In the 8th chapter of Romans, God tells us there is therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus. So if God's word and God himself does not condemn me as being a sinner, why do I condemn myself, saying that I'm still a sinner after all that Christ has done on the cross? I believe that it belittles everything that Christ has done. But now we find Israel here, they can no longer represent God, so it puts God to the search. So now God is searching for one man, one righteous man that can come down and represent him to a lost world. And out of all of God's searching, he found not one, no, not one who was righteous. So God had to place himself in the likeness of sinful flesh and come through 42 generations, and up on his coming, God is so merciful and so forgiving, he still wanted Israel to be a nation to be his representative. St. John tells us that he came unto his own, he came unto his own world, a world that God created, and his own received him not. A people that he had chosen to be his own did not receive him. He made a great supper and bidded them to come. Those who had already had the invitation told his servants to go out, tell those who had already invited Israel that everything is ready and all they have to do is come. But all God got was excuses. One said that I bought a piece of land. Another said that I bought 5 yoke of oxen. Another said I done married a wife. And all of them needed to check out their purchases, and so they asked God to excuse them. But we serve a God that do not accept any excuses. So God tells these servants to go out into the streets, into the alleys, and bring in the halt, the maimed, the lame, and the poor, so that my house will be filled. And the servant said, Lord, it is done, and there is still room. So God says, go out into the hedges and the highways, and this is where we ought to get happy, because since God can't get Israel as a nation, this thing has to be done on an individual and a personal level. So God tells them to go out into the hedges, into the highways, and compel men to come. He didn't mean go out and tie a rope around them and drag them in here, but he wanted you to let them know that how good God is and all that God has prepared and all that God is going to do upon Jesus' return. But that compelling part is don't let them forget how bad hell is.
I know you're right.
And now we have all of these sick folks, all these poor folks, people who don't know how the light bill is going to be paid, people who are depressed. All of these folks are coming to Jesus by the thousand. And here we are in the text. The Pharisees, they can't have it. Have you ever noticed a department store that are selling these goods at a high price, And everybody goes there because there is nowhere else they can go to find what they need. But years down the road, another store opens up and he's offering his supplies at a reasonable price. So the first comes to the latter and says that you are going to have to raise your prices up to ours because you are hurting our business. And if you raise your prices, we both can make some money. I believe collusion is what it's called. But we serve a God who changes not. Jesus Christ is not going to come up to our level, and he's not going to come below. His prices stays the same. So the Pharisees here are angry. Jesus Christ came in giving away what they had been trying to sell. Jesus Christ came in giving away salvation by grace, through faith, where the Pharisees had been trying to sell it through circumcision and baptism. And Jesus won't budge. So they're sitting here angry. Angry at Jesus. They're trying to find something against him that they can accuse him of. Ever had someone when the preacher messed around there and convicted him one week, and they sitting there and they watching him? Can't enjoy the service. Preacher up there trying to teach them how to be healed, but they're so angry at him, so intent on getting him back, until they just sit there and watch. Watching him close. Just let him make one mistake. Just one mistake and I'll crucify him. Let her roll her eyes at me one more time and I'll crucify him. Just one mistake. What we are dealing here with is a bunch of lawyers. This is a group of lawyers that we are dealing with here. We're dealing with Pharisees and scribes. Pharisees, they knew the law inside out. I'm not saying that they kept it because they couldn't keep it, but if you were the scribe, you were the cut above your average Pharisee, because the scribes, they copied the law and they copied it very close. They made sure that every I was dotted, every T was crossed, and every word was in place. This is why they tell you that if you're going to court, to get you a good lawyer, other than a civil matter. Because one word, one mistake can cause you your whole case, even if you're innocent. So they sit here and they watching Jesus. They're watching him close. There is a man there with a withered hand. They know that we serve and honor a compassionate God, and he cannot stand to see anyone hurting. They know Jesus is going to heal this man without a shadow of doubt. So they watched him, watching him close. So that Jesus knows the intent of the evilness that is in their heart. But see, what the Pharisees failed to realize, even though they knew the law really well, they didn't know that they was dealing with the one who presented the law, the one that was there when the law was presented. Jesus had previously told them, I am the Lord of the Sabbath. So I have authority over the Sabbath and everything else. But they didn't know who they was dealing with. Now, when they asked Jesus a question, Jesus would answer them, but when Jesus asked them something, they had to shut up. They couldn't answer. In the chapter of Matthew, the same story has been told. They asked Jesus, is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath? Jesus said, which one of you have a sheep that fall in a pit, will not work on the Sabbath to get him out? Isn't a man's life more abundant than a sheep, an animal? We'll go to the vet and get a dog some prosthetic legs and won't even buy a hungry person a $1 hamburger. And I'm not telling you not to love your animal, but is a man's life more important than an animal? That is the determination that you will have to make. But here now Jesus is putting them on the witness stand. So Jesus is ready to ask them that same question, basically. So Jesus pops it out. Jesus said, is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath or to do evil? Is it to save life or to destroy life? And they say it's nothing. They can't say anything. Because they know if they agree with Jesus in saying that it is lawful, to heal on the Sabbath, they'll be on Jesus' side. They didn't want that.
Yeah.
And they knew if they said it was not lawful to heal on the Sabbath, then they would be showing the evil intent in their self-centeredness to the public. So they say it's nothing. They just sit there and watch. So now Jesus gets angry. And Jesus tells the man with the withered hand to step forward. See, Jesus have already come to us. So now we have to go to Jesus if we want to be healed. So anything that we want from God, we have to go to him. He has done his part. Now the man could have sit there in the chair worried about what somebody's going to say about him, worried about folks talking about him, worried about what the Pharisees is going to do to him. But this man knows that he needs a healing, and he knew that this was a good day for it.
All right.
So Jesus tells him to come stand in the midst. I want them all to see this. The man come down, and Jesus tells him to stretch forth his hand. And Jesus touched his hand, and instantly it became whole. And instead of these Pharisees and Sadducees praising God, they became more angry. So angry until now murder is showing up on their hands. Why do we think it is that it's so easy for somebody to get so angry that they go and grab a gun and put it to somebody's head and pull the trigger at an instant? And then after they done it, in total remorse for the rest of their life. I've seen people who have lost their mind because they killed somebody for no reason at all. Mind destroyed. All because they're so angry at this particular time. And this is what was happening here. The only thing they wanted was blood. So when evil seemed to love company, misery seemed to love company. So now they get together and go off to see how they might heal Jesus, discussing it. And they don't tell it here, but in St. Mark, the 3rd chapter, and the 6th verse, it tells us that they goes to the Herodians, people that they don't even like, people who have joined up with the Sadducees because of the power they have with Rome. Sadducees don't even believe in the death, burial, and the resurrection, don't believe in angels, don't believe in spirit, but yet and still they hate Jesus so much that they go to join up with some more ungodly folk to see how they was going to kill it.
Come on now.
Good day.
So we living in a world.
Yes, sir.
I believe that all of us have some type of withered hand or another. But see, that don't no longer have to be, because today is a good day for a healing.
All right.
Jesus knew that this man needed both his hands to be productive. I believe Paul set this thing up beautifully, saying that we are one body with many members. Not all members hold the same office.
That's right. Amen.
So what you think it's like when we are at a business meeting or at a Bible study and all the members are not here? You have more power when all your members are at the business meeting. You have more power when all of your members are at Bible study. Not saying that you're going to make every session, but I just don't believe that we ought to miss every session.
Right.
You right about that.
I believe all of us have an injured hand. Yeah, I guess he think he's perfect. No, Not careful, Brother Wright. I have to spell perfect 3 times and make sure he got it right. That's why I need Jesus.
All right.
Yeah.
But we find that they continue on.